Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina and this is Cat and Moon Budgets. Today we are going to go over my YNAB account and kind of get things taken care of. There's quite a few things that need to be taken care of today. I don't get my paycheck until next Thursday, so it's just kind of like maintenance for the rest of the month and preparing for the new month starting on Monday. So I'm trying to use this as like recording it on my laptop and then recording the talking part of me talking to you on my phone. So if I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm looking at my screen. I kind of try to have it set up so like my computer's right over here and then the phone's right here. So we're gonna hope this works. If not, I'll just have to hope I can come up with something else. So the first thing that we're going to do is click on the bank account, and I'm going to black out the account numbers just for purposes because I don't want you guys knowing like my numbers and stuff. I don't like that. I wish I could like blur them out in the app itself. So this one right here with the infinity symbol is matched with something, so we can approve that. That was a Canva app, so I paid $7 to get unlimited Cartoonify for some of the challenges I want to start creating for savings challenges. It allows me to take images and it makes them into a cartoon, so that way I can like take pictures of, like, say I want to take pictures of Chip and turn them into a cartoon. It'll let me do that, so that way I don't have to draw it all myself because I'm not the greatest artist, and even if I work on that skill, it's just so much easier to have that. And I was playing around with some Doctor Who stuff, so let's see. And then we need to approve these purchases that I have highlighted, so we're gonna approve them. He is playing with his bone. I don't know how well this mic blocks it out, so I'm so sorry if you can't hear me very well. He's really loud. You can see him right here. He's cute, but he's loud. Okay, so now we need to categorize these items. And I have it right here as electric. It went up. We were doing 168 and then it went up to 198. And then vidIQ is down here. I classify that as like a biz upkeep. It's not worth it for me to have it in a separate checking account, so it's just in my main checking account until I can fix that. So I like to fix I'm pointing like you can see it. I like to fix these when they show up really weird, like withdrawal POS. I like to change them to what they are, and it's listed like right here, you can see it. And then I don't have that as a option, so I'm going to put that as a payee option. And then this isn't set to come out until September. I have it, so it's pending for a while, but I like to categorize even my pending transactions. Oh no, that one did clear. Why did that clear already? I'll have to look into that. So when I have to look into things, I flag it red, and I think I can even change it. Let's see, click that, edit flags. My Patreon is just like my Sims mods. I like to play with a couple of mods in that game, and so it makes it more realistic, and I can control different aspects. Like I can change the money system with a certain mod, and I can have like enhancement like adding preschool in, because this game doesn't have preschool. So it's kind of like a toddler is going to preschool like they do in real life. It just makes the game more enjoyable for me. So now that we did that, we double checked that the pending transactions are correct. So Festival was a grocery run. Quick Trip was snacks. So that is correct. And then the Taylor Eaton one, I need to add that in, but I've been doing that as health and wellness. And that's for her Wealth Vibe community. that just helps me be in an area of people who want to up level themselves, and there's a lot of spiritual tools in there. I can put a link to her site if that interests you and you want to join it. I don't get credit or paid or anything to refer you. I just thoroughly enjoy it. And she is an amazing human being with a lot of gifts. So I really like doing that with her. So now that we went through the bank account, we need to go to the plan because we have overspent categories. So that means that I don't have enough money in that section to cover it. And so we will click here and we can figure out where we want to move money from. So let's see. I don't want to take it from those categories. So I guess we're going to move it out of DoorDash and into these items because I don't want to take from groceries either. The vidIQ will take out of my birthday money just because I don't really need it. And then we need $25. I did not budget this out and I really should have. I did not put it on my calendar, so excuse me. I need to put it on the words are hard right now. I need to put it on my September calendar in my binder book because that's what I use to like map out my paychecks. So I guess I need that 27 in car tags because they're due this month. I guess we'll take it from vacation. That is coming up quickly in November. We're going to Missouri. My cousin had a baby last year, so it's her first birthday. And I have not met her yet because I don't really get down to Missouri very often. It's an 8-hour drive, so it's not like I can just do a day trip. I mean, I really could if I wanted to drive all night and then sleep in my car and then drive back the next day, but I don't feel like doing that. That's not enjoyable. So it's been a couple years since we were down there, and I try to go like every couple years, but now I have to split my vacation habits between Florida and Missouri because my grandma moved down to Florida for health reasons, and she's doing so much better down there. The salty air of where they live down there must really be helping her, but she's doing really well. So I can't complain. I will miss her when I go to Missouri, but yeah. So I have cleaned this up quite a bit. I used to have more subscriptions like Apple Music. Today I kind of transferred over, well, I've been transferring over songs, but I took a screenshot of all of my songs in my Apple Music library so that way I can add them into my Amazon Music because I already pay for Amazon Prime and the HBO Max channel and no ads because I hate ads. I just want to watch the shows. So that comes with Apple Music when you have Prime. So my Prime is $15 and that gives me the Prime Video, Amazon Prime, and Amazon Music. So I'm like double paying for music kind of. And a lot of the songs that are on Apple Music are available on Amazon Music. So I have those transferred over. And then I wanted to show you that I do have some, oh, Patreon's right there. We're gonna move that to ready to assign because that got put in the wrong month. I didn't know it was gonna come out in August. I thought it was gonna come out in September, so I put it there. So when I did my last check, I kind of put stuff that came out on the 1st because, like I said, I don't get paid until Thursday, which I think is the 3rd or the 4th. So I had to put some stuff in here. Like Mattress Firm comes out for $42. What are you eating? I can't find it. Dog was eating something crunchy and I couldn't find it in his mouth. And my data plan, that I gotta figure this out because my phone, I need to figure out how to store my photos because my Apple's storage is telling me I'm maxed out because of all the photos that I have on my phone. So I have to figure that out because I don't want to keep upgrading my storage because the next setting is $10. And I don't know if I want to do that or not. And then somebody said the last time they did that, it wiped out all their photos. So I want to have them backed up onto something just in case it does that to me. But I also have an iPhone 14 that I'm still paying off, so it is outdated, and that's how they try to get you to get a new phone. So we will see how that goes. Let me just make sure we got everything that I want to show you because my brain is a mess. So I did do a Hy-Vee grocery haul, I think, that I checked off with you guys. Yeah, right here on the 29th I did a bigger grocery haul, $144.96, and then I got some stuff from Festival that were missing. And so we should have leftovers, and then we should have enough meals in the rotation because I do like 4 or 5 meals at a time, and then we do leftovers. And so that should last us until September 3rd, that $88. And then if we want to eat out, I'll just switch around the money in the plan to move the grocery money into the eating out account. But we're going to put this $475 back into the vacation. No, that's not what I need. Oh, we're in September. That's why. Okay. So we're gonna hit the plus, and then I'm gonna type in 475. Okay, so this is why I use YNAB, is because it gives me the yellow, and then it gives me orange, like green, when there's money in it to be used. Oh, one thing that's not in here. I'm gonna add a transaction and type in Menards. And then this is going to be household. And the outflow was, I got the receipt right here, $147.68. And then we're going to add in another transaction and type in transfer from emergency. And then we're going to do mower batteries. An inflow 147. We'll bump it up to 140. We'll just do 147 because I think that's what I did was, actually I think I did 140. But that's how I cancel out things like that. So our emergency fund, one more thing and then I'll let you guys go. So our emergency fund, because we rent, goes to like our washer dryer maintenance, things like the dog needing to go to the vet, if I have to suddenly get something to clean the walls or patch in a hole that I see that I made myself, and then like if I have to all of a sudden get something for the vacuum because it breaks or stuff like that, since we don't own our house and we don't have like water heaters to pay for and stuff like that, that's all maintenance. But the washer and dryer we own. So I decided to pull $140 from my emergency fund to cover the mower batteries, and I'll transfer the last $8 so it's even. But I chose to do that because I can never pull a lawnmower with the cord. I just can't. I might now since we've been working out. But before we started going to the gym, I just couldn't do it. It killed my back. And so we got an electric mower, and that way the kids can use it because it's like a push button, then you pull the lever. Well, the batteries always died before we can mow the full yard. So then I bought 2 new batteries to try and get through the year. And then whenever we upgrade to a gas, because we still have to discuss if we're going to keep a gas mower, keep the electric mower, get a gas mower, then there's an extra set of batteries to go with it. So it just makes life a little easier. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm really bad at this whole like interaction stuff while I'm doing it, so I'm learning, I'm getting back into it. But if you made it this far in the video, be sure to give me a green heart in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, so I can hopefully try to grow this channel. My goal is to get to 300 subscribers in my first month back of posting videos. And yeah, I will see you guys in a video next week, Thursday-ish, to go over my payday routine.
And yeah,
but this is what I do
guys in a video next week, Thursday,
in between paydays,
to go
so
over
I can
my
consolidate
payday
my accounts.
But this is what I do.
That's all I got for you, and I will see you in the next video.
So
Bye.
I can consolidate my accounts.